Hey, it's Kev here. We're back. We're gonna be killing some goblins today and try to level up a little bit, and just be talking. So it's gonna be pretty chill. Uh, I got some food. Might have to get some more food, but I gotta turn that down. Let's see the OBS. Hope that's not too loud. But anyway, yeah, we're killing goblins. He ran away, so we gotta chase him. Got him. Now a spider's attacking me. But yeah, I just want to level up my combat a bit. Kill some goblins, show that to you guys. I think next episode we're gonna smith some bars. I'm gonna level up off screen. Yeah, it's gonna be chill. So, a lot been going on in my life. Trying to get my life in order and all that. 10, sweet. Might get to level 14. We'll see. I just got 13. Like, only got 100 to get. I should have ate something. But yeah, just trying to get my life together, pretty much. Trying to quit nicotine, trying to just do better by myself. I need to start working out, but I hate working out. And I love soda, man. I love grape soda. Love Mountain Dew. Love Pepsi, cherry Coke. Stop. Where's the bones? Oh, I already picked them up. Fight this goblin. Combat in this game, you have to wait 3 rounds of combat to run away, if you need to run away. So, which I might need to. This is hardcore, so I'll only get 1 life. But looks like this guy's running away, so we'll chase after him. Ugh. Need a drink. Gotta dip in. But yeah, I really like this new outlaw snuff. It helps with my cravings. I'm not doing nicotine as much. But I still got that craving for nicotine a lot. Still do chaw and all that. I put the snow effect back on because I really like playing with it. It's Christmas time. It's almost Christmas time. And I'll probably take it off once Christmas is over. But we're going to do a Christmas episode on Christmas and release at Christmas. So look forward to that. And keep subscribing and commenting and liking and all that. Because I would like to get to 100. And I don't know, maybe I'll do something special when I get 100. I don't know. But yeah, killing goblins is pretty easy. How much? we got 72 to 14, so we might get a couple levels. I don't know. It's going to be a half-hour video, so sorry for spinning so much. You gotta get a good view of it, and the only view, scroll in so far. Had to spit. Oh, the frame rate. I'll get a better computer someday. Might have to buy one instead of buying that gun. I don't know. The air gun, that is. But the reason I can't own a firearm, it's not that I'm a felon or anything like that. It's because when I was in the Army, after I tried to kill myself, I was in and out of the hospital for over a month. And they didn't want to let me out, so they involuntarily committed me. So I told them I would voluntarily stay, but I guess they made me sign the paper anyway. Which, when I was in the hospital, I was on so many different medications that I didn't really know what was going on. Like, I couldn't even read those papers, is how bad it was. And so I signed that, and then years later I decided to buy a gun. And when I filled out the paperwork, thinking that I volunteered to be in there, but they made me sign a involuntary committal, I put no on the paperwork, and then I got arrested. And they were trying to send me to jail or prison for like 10 years. And I was in jail for about 5 days, and I was really scared at the time, because I thought my life was over. And it was real hard 5 days. And I had never been in jail before, never been arrested, nothing like that. And they didn't offer me bond. And then the one judge that I saw for them to offer me bond was like a total just dick. He was a piece of crap. And he like made fun of me because I told him about the Army, and he was like making like light of the situation, even though he didn't even know anything about it. And what happened to me was really messed up. And then that made me so mad. And I was like, that judge is a piece of crap. But then I got a lawyer, and I went to my court hearing. And then when they found out I was a veteran and I had PTSD, they're like, all right, we'll offer you a $3,000 bond. And and you'll be on house arrest. So I was like real excited about that. And then I was on house arrest for a month. And I remember I smoked weed at the time, and I was worried about having to take a drug test. And I was worried about getting a drug test, but since it wasn't drug related, they didn't drug test me, and that was a good thing. And then when my court hearing came up after my month of being on house arrest, they offered me a plea deal, and the plea deal was 6 months of 6 months of unsupervised probation and an $800 fine. So I was like real happy about that, and so I took it. And then I haven't really had any problems with the cops since. I haven't really done anything illegal except smoking weed. which is legal in my state now. It just became legal like 2019 or 2020, something like that. Uh, but now, but when it became legal, I'd already quit smoking because it was giving me heart palpitations. I have a heart condition, and so I quit when it became legal. But ooh, got a level. Sweet, got. Did I get a? Yesterday I got a hit points level. All right, but yeah. So I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't do anything but drink. I mean, I don't drink every day or nothing. I'm not an alcoholic, but yeah. So but if I wanted to smoke, I could. But it gives me heart palpitations and it gives me real bad paranoia, which I'm already partly paranoid, schizophrenic. So it really started messing with me, so I just quit. I had this real bad experience on some weed butter. I ate raw weed butter and I had a real bad experience on it. Like, I don't want to get into it, but it's really bad. And, so I'm pretty much sober now, except for I drink occasionally, which I try to cut back on drinking because I don't like being hungover. I mean, I guess I could drink less, but I'm kind of a binge drinker to where once I drink, I have to get drunk, So like, it's not like I can have just one beer. I gotta usually drink till I can fall asleep. That's why I drink, is so I can fall asleep, because I have real bad insomnia, and that's it. Yeah, I have real bad insomnia, and I'm on sleeping medication right now. Uh, but I'm getting there. I hate these spiders. I hate spiders in real life. They just creep me out. Just the way they walk. Just don't like them. But these spiders don't bother me because they're not creepy looking. They look smushed. They don't even look like spiders. Got some coins. Good, I need them. 60 coins. Sweet. I don't have a whole lot of money. I think I got like 43 coins in the bank, so getting some money is a good thing. But yeah, I've had my drinking days where I used to drink a lot. Uh, I used to drink a lot when I was working, and then come in the next day hungover and just hating work. But I'd do it, and then go back the next night and get drunk, and then go back in the morning hungover, and then do it all again. Uh, it's just I've struggled with it, but I don't drink every day now. I don't drink like I used to when I was in my 20s. I can't drink like I used to when I was in my 20s. You know, uh, it's just trying to not drink a lot. And I'll get like a six pack or something like that. I try not to buy cases because I would buy cases of Bush and kill it in like 2 days. I used to be able to kill a uh, 30 rack of Bush in like one night. Uh, so yeah, definitely cut back. I mean, I do really like beer, and I'll tell you what, I like Bloody Marys. Bloody Marys are really good. Like, it's called you can get the pre-made ones. They're called zing zangs, something like that, and they're really good. I like a lot of Tabasco in mine. Gotta eat. Yeah, I like extra tobacco in mine. But I usually stick to drinking beer. Sometimes I drink wine. Uh, I rarely ever drink liquor unless it's like eggnog. I always get eggnog during the holidays because it's really good and I like it. But yeah, I'm gonna get some eggnog for Christmas next month. I'm thinking about getting some Christmas ale if they still have it. They're having a sale right now, but I'm kind of broke right now. I gotta wait till I get paid. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna buy some hockey cards, a new mud jug, because you can never have too many mud jugs. I got three limited edition mud jugs. I got the Grand Theft Auto one, the Grizzly one, and I forget what it's called, but it's like a snow forest. It's pretty cool. But you can never have too many mud jugs. I really like mud jugs because they're made in America, and they don't spill, and they're really durable. Like you can pretty much drop them and they'll be fine. They won't spill or anything like that. Just get rid of these bones. But yeah, Mud Jug's a pretty good company. I like them. They give a lot of free Mud Jugs to our troops and all that, and that's always a good thing. Really support the troops. I know a lot of veterans. I'm still friends with a lot of people I went to basic with. Oh, I got a prayer level. Sweet. Well, yeah, maybe one day I'll talk about what happened to me in the army. It's something that I don't want people knowing because when people hear about it, they get upset or they get disgusted. And I will talk about it one day when I'm comfortable talking about it online and putting it out there. But right now, I'm just talking about it with a few people, like my psychiatrist and uh, my my best friends. And well, I've only really talked about it to my one best friend, but my other best friend kind of knows what happened, and my, my other three best friends don't really know what happened. But I'm definitely going to tell them one day. And I'll definitely tell you guys one day. It's definitely something I want to talk about. Because it needs to be talked about. Because, sometimes the Army treats people really bad. And I wasn't the only one, but, you know, and I feel like if it gets out there, people are going to really be upset with the Army and all that. But, I just had real bad leadership, you know. I definitely got knocked out twice by my drill sergeant in the clench drill. I mean, you don't know what the clinch drill is, it's where you have to, it's a combat training, and you have to hold on to someone's arms to uh, to stop them from hitting you. You gotta hold on their arm for about 30 seconds so they don't hit you. And I remember the first drill sergeant I went up to was Dupree, and I always liked him. I thought he was a cool guy, and I think he liked me. He told me that he wished I was, because I reclassed out of the infantry, uh, because I didn't like how the infantry treated me. And he told me that he wished I was staying because he felt like I belonged there, and that meant something to me. And it kind of made me wish I would have stayed in the infantry, but you know, I just couldn't do it because I was already messed up at that point. You know, I'd already been through so much, and I just wanted to get out of the infantry, but couldn't escape it for too long because when I was at Fort Lee, that's in Virginia, I was at Fort Benning for infantry school, and what happened was I was going to be with the 4th ID, so I would have been in the infantry division anyway, because I had that infantry training. I finished infantry school. I went through it, but I reclassed, so I went to be a gun mechanic. But at that time, I couldn't handle going to school and doing my job because I was dealing with PTSD, and it was stressful. And that's when I tried to kill myself. And luckily I didn't die, but uh, it's whatever. But anyway, back to my drill sergeant knocked me out. We were doing the clinch drill, and I went up against I don't want to say his name, but he's a huge drill sergeant. He's like 6'9" or something like that, and he's ripped. And he didn't like me that much. And I remember going up against him, and I clenched up on his arms and tried to hold him as long as I could. But he just pulled his arm right out and just knocked me out. There's blood all in my mouth, all over my mouth guard. Uh, he knocked me out pretty hard, and uh, I thought it was over. And then I had to go again because they said I could still continue. And then I had to go up against him again, and he knocked me out again. He hit me, and then I went down. And then when I was trying to get up, he hit me again, and it was like a flash knockout, where you see white. And then I went to, they sat me down, and one of the drill sergeants, which I can't remember his name, but he was a good drill sergeant. He 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 did the little finger thing with your eyes, and I couldn't follow his finger, so he's like, you can't continue. So I didn't get to finish the clinch drill, but whatever. But I never been hit that hard before, so many times, and by anybody, and that guy was just huge. So that's one of the things that happened. I remember the first 3 weeks of me being there, my hands were had open wounds on them from doing push-ups on the hard concrete or cement or whatever it was, and the pull-up bar just ripped my hands up. And every night I would have to I'd have to put new band-aid, like clean them out and put new band-aids and antiseptic and all that on them. But like the next day they'd get reopened, and it was like that for the first 3 weeks. I still got calluses on my hands from it. And yeah, but I might as well say it now. The most messed up thing that happened was 'cause they did a lot of messed up stuff to me. They spit on my family name, which has my family name has a lot of veterans attached to it that fought in wars. My brother was in Iraq. My dad was in Vietnam. My granddad was in World War II. He's at D-Day, and his tank got blown up, and he lost his lung and a hearing in one of his ear. So he couldn't fight for the rest of the war. And then he was a technician. And then my great grandfather was in World War One. He was a doughboy. I don't know much about him, but I never got to meet either of my grandfathers because they both died before I was born. So I didn't get to meet them, which I would love to meet them because apparently my dad's grandfather loved fishing, and I'd love to go fishing with him. But you know, but the most, I mean, a lot of those other recruits didn't like me because they used me as a kind of a thing to. They used me as a person for the other recruits to hate. Not everybody hated me, but the other recruits that hated me, they used me as a. The drill sergeants used me as a kind of like a symbol of hate to build team morale or build team unity. They wanted everybody to hate me, and they wanted us. They wanted to. Uh, they wanted to just build team unity around everybody hating me. And you know, it's it's kind of fucked up. But you know, and they all the other recruits wanted me to quit. Not all of them, but most of them wanted me to quit, and I didn't want to quit. But it got really bad, and it got. I almost got in a couple fights with guys, uh, but I didn't back down. Like if they wanted to fight, I was gonna fight them because they were just being so horrible to me and just making fun of me and uh, threatening me and all that. And the most messed up thing that happened was we were running around the tree. There was a tree on top of a hill, and they always made us run it. Like whenever we messed up, they always made us run it. And we're running around the tree, and I was sick. I had to go to the quarantine afterwards for 2 days, but I passed out, and they uh, they stripped me down to my boxers or my briefs. Uh, they poured ice all over me, which is what you do when someone is almost approaching uh, heat stroke. Uh, which my temperature was really high, but they stripped me down and poured ice all over me. And then when I got up, the drill sergeants were all the drill sergeants were around me, poking me and saying how weak I was and how soft and how pathetic, and that I shouldn't be in the army and that I didn't belong there. And like, meanwhile, most of the guys were laughing at me, and while I'm sitting in my underwear, you know, Uh, uh, it's one of the worst moments in my life. I think about it. Um, and I have PTSD from it. I have PTSD from a lot of stuff that happened there. Not because I was a bad soldier. Like, I did everything they told me to, and I didn't speak back or anything like that. I just tried to do what they tell me to, and I learned a lot. Uh, and uh, uh, yeah, that was pretty bad. Uh, just a real bad day. And that's when Internal Affairs did an investigation into it, and they sent somebody in to investigate it. And I know who it was, because they put him in the platoon. Because I had to switch platoons after that. After I got back from Christmas leave, uh, I had to go to third platoon, and I I knew he was in Internal Affairs because he left the same day I did, and you know, but yeah, that was the most messed up thing. Man. Think about it every day. Some days I can't stop thinking about it. And for the longest time, I didn't think I had PTSD, even though was told I did, until I had my first flashback, and I mean, that was awful. It's like being right back there. But you know, uh, something that happened is something I had to deal with. Uh, uh, yeah. I'm kind of glad I'm getting it out there, because sometimes the Army does things that really messes you up, and which I can't confirm this, but because I'll never get the Army to confirm it, or the DOD. But one night, a couple of the dudes were on CQ. I can't really remember what that stands for, but it's basically where you go sit outside at a desk for uh, like like an hour. You gotta get woken up and you gotta go do CQ. And apparently one night, one of the other drill sergeants from the other companies was drunk, and he was spouting off about that our company was an experiment, and that they're testing out psychological operations on us, which is psychological warfare. So I wasn't the only one who got messed up from that place, but but I'll never get the Army to admit to it, so it doesn't really matter. But you know, uh, yeah. But I'm glad I'm kind of getting this out there. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go to sleep after this. You take my sleeping medication, go to sleep. It's about 2 or 3 in the morning. It's about 2:36. And hope you guys have a good night. Hope you sleep well. And have a good one.